So I mentioned the creative economy. Creative economy, well, back up, what is creativity? Creativity, according to Webster's Dictionary, is the ability to create meaningful forms. Or, as a pioneer of the creative economy said, creativity is just connecting things. The biggest problem that I see with it is that they are caught up in this sort of short-term, high-stakes race mentality, right? It's a race from one finish line to another finish line. You get the good grade, it gets you the 4.0. You get the 4.0, it gets you the good transcript. Good transcript gets you into UCLA. Ah, nice, I'm in UCLA. Uh-oh, I have really hard classes now. Gotta get the A. Get the A, you get the good 4.0. Lather, rinse, repeat. Hopefully, it all leads up to getting a good job, right? Problem is, things are so competitive now that you're not guaranteed to get that good job right out of college anymore. It's very, very different from the system that your parents went through. It's even different from the system that I went through, which wasn't that long ago. I'm not that old. Because of technology, guys, because of the way that we are connected now, because of the just sheer efficiency with which each person in the workforce is able to work now, things move so quickly. The creative economy is in this constantly accelerating state of change. As you are entering into this creative economy, you have to know that employers now value employees' creativity. It is their #1 resource, okay? Creativity doesn't work on a 9-to-5 schedule, right? You can't just call it up for the workday, shut it down, go home, and go to bed. It doesn't happen the same way. Therefore, employees are setting more of their own hours. They're working weirder hours, right? They're working from home more often. There are some companies that are even allowing employees now to set their own job responsibilities. Think about that. They create their own jobs. Employers are looking more to employees now for input, since they're the ones on the ground. They're the ones working with the customers. They're the ones working with the products, all that sort of thing, for input into how to make the whole signature experience better. And that's the thing about it, guys, is that it's about the whole experience. It's not just about a product, a good, a service anymore. It's about the whole experience around. You as individuals, when you are ready to go into this job market, have individual value, okay? You have your own body of experience, you have your own skill sets, you have your own personal qualities, all right? The biggest and most important thing here, guys, is that you know what those qualities are, what those skills are, what your individual value is. You and you alone will be able to make connections and come up with new ideas that nobody else will come up with. However, and this is a big however that goes into this, you must be able to articulate what your personal individual value is to that company to get hired, all right? So my big piece of advice is to start really honing your skills of self-reflection. You've got to know what you're all about, okay? School can help you do that. Grades are great. They assess you, but they are not an indication of how much you enjoy what you're doing in school. Not an indication of how much geometry appeals to you. Maybe you aced the test. Maybe you got an A in the class. That's great. How much of it do you remember? How much of it do you even care about anymore? Right? Extracurriculars, on the other hand, are different, right? Colleges want a big list of extracurriculars, and it's because you do them voluntarily. They represent your interests and what you're all about. Someday, those activities may have just as much of an impact on what you do in your professional life as the things that you learn in school. That's completely the case with me. Ask yourself, when you're in these activities, when you're in the practices, when you're on the job, whatever, what am I getting out of this? You know, what does this say about who I am and what I have to offer? Final thoughts, be prepared to be surprised. You're never going to be able to predict everything that happens, right? Things will come up, just be flexible, roll with it. It's a time of uncertainty. We don't know how things are going to turn out, right? However, fortune favors the prepared mind. Luck is all relative. People who are considered lucky are simply the ones who recognize the opportunity when it jumped up in front of them. All right? Last one. Oh, that was from Louis Pasteur. Last one. One thing always leads to the next. Guys, no experience is ever wasted, all right? So as you continue on through high school, as you continue on through college, as you move forward with your lives, remember that everything that has come into your experience, even the most crappy experiences, the ones that you swear you'll never do again, that's a learning experience. There's something to gain. Okay? Thanks, everybody.